The town of Aurora has faced some recent challenges with its only school and bank closing just a few months ago. But some friendly ghosts hope to share a little happiness with the town's first ever ghost walk. Bev Horvath is the co-writer, producer, and director, and Nancy Hubbard is an artist who's taking on the role of grave digger. So we got some great stuff for you today. So Bev, this is going to be an exciting event happening this weekend. Tell us about, well, one of the unique aspects and a ghost coming into play.
Oh, well, we're going to have several ghosts wandering through town for one thing, but one of the ghosts that we will have on site during our tour is the ghost of Betty Hodges. Betty and her husband actually created the town back in the early 1800s and named it Bettytown, after Betty, of course. And so she will be there telling her story and how others decided that it was such a great town they wanted to take it over and how they ran her out.
Well, I just can't believe a lady had a town named after her. This was in the 1800s.
Yes.
And it didn't end so well. So a cliffhanger, but you can learn more about it this weekend. And with the recent things that have happened with the town, I know you want to spread some cheer.
Yes.
So give us a little bit on that.
Well, I started looking around. I realized all the things that Aurora doesn't have anymore. But I decided what Aurora does have is history.
Yes.
And so we wanted to focus on history, and we started this whole idea researching the different buildings in town and who owned them, and the different stories about what happened in town, including a murder that we will be focusing on for part of the tour.
Ooh, can you share a little bit who it is, or just maybe a little tidbit?
There was a well-known merchant in town. His name was John Bonner. And he was on his way home from work one evening when he was attacked.
Okay.
So we will be showing the confession of one of the suspects.
That's enough to keep us going. And speaking of your role as grave digger, what are you thinking in coming up with something like that?
Well, it's going to have a little humor and highlight some of the past residents of Aurora. So I'm going to be highlighting what their accomplishments were. So you can know what they did and what happened.
Will you be scaring people? I got to be blunt about it.
I'm hoping not.
We hope to give them shivers more than actually scaring and having people scream. We just want people to go, whoo. Yeah.
Well, and I have an awful laugh.
Oh, mine's pretty bad at times too. So ask some of my coworkers, they'll tell you. But shivers, we're in for the shivers, and that's why it's called the Shivers Tour. That's coming up this weekend in Aurora, the Historical Shiver Tour. You can be a part of it. All the ticket information is right there on your screen, Friday and Saturday. Where does it all start, Bev?
It starts at the venue at the Chamber on Main Street, Aurora. We will gather there and get everybody signed in, and we'll have some concessions and souvenirs available, as well as talking to the ghost hunters that are coming to town just for this event.
So it's a husband and wife, known from YouTube. They're going to be there. You can see if you can catch a ghost or two as well.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming in. We wish you success, and I know you're going to try to bring it back year after year.
Yes.